Welcome back, Rome Rockers. I'll be teaching you how to make caramel popcorn in this video, so please stay tuned for the process. We have 4 ingredients for this recipe. The first ingredient is butter. Then after butter, we'll be having salt. Then we'll also be using sugar for the caramel. And then we have the popcorn kernel. Please note that this popcorn kernel is a different one from the one we ate. It's not the same type of corn. So the first thing you do is to put your pot on the fire and add butter to it. You have to add the amount of butter that is not too much and that is not too small. The one just enough to form a single layer of oil in the pot you are using. So the size of the pot you are using will determine the amount of butter you add, as well as the amount of popcorn you'll be popping. So when you're sure that the oil in it is like just a single layer, not too much, the next thing to add will be salt. So we add like a pinch of salt, but when you're adding salt, make sure it's not too much because you don't want your popcorn to be too salty. So make sure the salt is not too much. After adding salt, you stir it again like the way I'm doing on the screen, so it mixes very well with the butter. After making sure it has mixed, you add like 4 or 3 popcorns and watch them closely until you see the first pop. That's what will determine where we're going to add the remaining ones. So watch closely, guys. Yeah, that's it. The popcorn has popped, and so we're going to add the remaining ones, and after that we mix it and make sure no one is on top of anyone. All the popcorn should be on the pot on a single layer. After making sure that everything is on a single layer, you close it and continue stirring. You hear the pop, guys. It pops, you carry it and stir again. You keep doing this process continuously to avoid burning. If you don't stir it or turn it, it will still pop, but it will burn very well. The pot will literally be black after popping. So you continue stirring it and allowing it pop until you hear your last pop. This took me about 4 minutes to 5 minutes before the popcorn finished popping. So when I heard the last pop, I opened up the popcorn, and this is what it looked like, guys. You see that beauty? So you transfer it into a bowl and put your pot back on the fire. So this is the pot. You can see it wasn't burnt because of the continuous stirring. So then we add our sugar. We want to make our caramel now. You add the amount of sugar you want, and then you keep stirring continuously until it melts. You need patience for this. At first the sugar would start disassembling, then to get to a point it start getting hard like stones, then it start melting finally. So you have to exercise patience and keep stirring it for it not to burn. So you can see the process, guys. I kept doing this for about, I think it took me like 3 minutes until the sugar melted completely. So when the sugar is up to this point, you add butter to the mixture. So you add butter, the one that would be enough just to mix with the amount of sugar in the pot, and wait for it to melt finish. When you just add your butter, you will notice bubbles coming up in the mixture. Ignore them and keep stirring it until the butter completely melts and the bubbles stop. Then it would be just the liquid, there will be no bubbles and all of that, and with time it will get brown, just this color, guys. You can see it, you can see the mixture. So when you have this consistency, the next thing is to add your popcorn to the pot. So you add your popcorn to the pot and you stir it to mix with the caramel under the pot. So you need to exercise patience in doing this as well to ensure the popcorn doesn't fall out of the pot. So you keep mixing and mixing and mixing until the popcorn has completely mixed with the caramel, like all parts of the popcorn basically. So after mixing your popcorn with the caramel mixture completely, you will notice that some of the popcorn will stick together, and so you have to pour it on a flat surface to disassemble the ones that were stuck together. So when eating it will be easier for you. You disassemble it and leave it to cool out and all. Leaving it to cool out, guys, will not stop it from being crunchy at all. At the end of the day, this popcorn turned out really beautiful, as you can see, crunchy and very sweet. See you guys when next I post a new video. Bye.